I'm gon' bust your head. I'm gon' bust your head. I'm gon' bust your head. I'm gon' bust your head.
In the bantamweight division, presented to you by SparStar MMA. This bout is sponsored in part by Fight Formula. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Larry Landless.
Oh.
And now, introducing to your first, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing black trunks. He is training out of FCA MMA in Santa Ana by way of Garden Grove. He weighed in 131 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Yadir, Relentless Perez. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing brown and black trunks. He is training out of Black House MMA in Gardena by way of Lawndale. He weighed in 135 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Genaro, El Caballero, Zacarias. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the bantamweight division.
All right, so Yadir Perez is in the black shorts. We've got Genaro Zacarias out of Black House MMA in the red and black.
Keep sounding like you're saying my name every time, so be careful.
Right. Perez coming into the bout with a record of 0-3, and Zacarias is making his debut. As Kevin mentioned, he's fighting out of Black House MMA, well-known school in the Southern California, globally actually.
Nice takedown by Perez, very beautifully timed. Let's see if he can hold him down.
Yadir Perez doing a good job so far.
He's going to do it again, put him up against the cage. Nice, very nice job. He wants to keep heavy chest now. Wow, Zacarias doing a great job of scrambling back up to the top.
Yeah.
Zacarias grabbing the fence for a second there, getting a warning, prompting a warning from Larry Landless. Yadir Perez in full control here.
Perez looking to finish that guillotine, but very hard to finish a standing guillotine with an arm in.
He lets go and trades to the potatoes. Yadir Perez lefts and right hands. Zacarias stunned, backing away.
Zacarias clearing the cobwebs. And another takedown.
Outside trip by Yadir Perez. Beautiful parlay into the takedown.
He's going to get taken down himself.
Oh, okay, he versed the situation.
Using an old school gut wrench suplex.
Yeah.
Now in the closed guard of Perez. Let's see what Perez has off his back. Fishing for an arm lock here. Kind of an awkward position.
I think I saw Akeem the Dream did that a long time ago.
Akeem the African Dream.
Yeah.
For those old school pro wrestling fans. He's stuck in a triangle here. It looks like the shoulder is not in.
You know, Hanato, they always say never forget when you're talking about those Twin Towers. Never forget.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? You got a lot of class, my brother.
This is a strange position we're in here where Perez is looking for an arm lock on top with both legs over the head instead of one under the armpit.
Yadir Perez has that arm isolated. Larry Landless looking for a stoppage. Zacarias refusing to tap.
Because it's not on properly. All the leverage
he has a chance.
there.
If he really won, he got a chance to. Yeah, he could get out of there.
What is Larry doing? Okay, I thought Larry's
yeah, I thought too. I thought he's like helping the guy's technique like it's class.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You want to readjust here, make sure.
Zacarias able to survive the round. Yadir Perez really put it on him there. Great first round for Yadir Perez.
I'm really impressed with Yadir's technique. I mean, he showed beautiful takedowns. All he really needs to work on is the control from up top. Learn how to distribute his weight, you know, not allow the bottom guy to scramble up so easily.
Which is the guy who has 3 losses. He has 3 losses.
Yeah. So the guy who basically won that round.
So he's fighting with some intention, some urgency, a sense of urgency.
Yes, he's motivated.
He's hungry to get that first one.
Exactly.
I like the way he looked on that one.
He looked really good.
Yeah.
He didn't look like an 0-3 fighter to me.
No, he did not. You know, sometimes you get some unlucky break.
Yeah. They're working on Zacarias.
And for you kids out there, that's why you want to do some amateur fights before you try to jump in and be a pro. So you can cut your chops out here.
Zacarias sitting on the mat between rounds.
That's okay. He probably got kicked to the nuts, and they're helping him out. Exactly. You got Akeem the Dream
And the
and
Big
Big
Boss
Boss Man. Porra.
Perez really tenacious here on these takedown attempts. He's moving forward. He's looking to close distance.
Okay.
Oh, Yadir Perez really putting it on him here.
Zacarias is doing everything he can to stay alive here, but he's got about 1 or 2 more of those
He
big
should
shots
use-
in him before Landless steps in, I have a feeling.
He should try to use his length a little bit more. Keep him to the end of that jab. I don't like how he keep just hunting in there.
You know, for a guy who's 0-3 coming into this fight, I'm really impressed with Yadir Perez's pedigree.
Another
His
beautiful
timing
takedown.
on his takedowns is absolutely amazing, and he's landing that right hand at will.
Yeah. What's your boy on the bottom again?
Zacarias.
Zacarias need to stick to the punches and at a distance. You
Oh,
know
he
what I'm
fall,
saying?
did he fall? He's falling back for an ankle lock. Very rare to see with the shin guards on and ends up losing position.
Is that a straight foot lock?
Yeah, he was going back for a straight ankle lock.
Huh.
And now Zacarias is on the offensive.
Perez back to his feet.
Perez is a little flat-footed now. I wonder if he gassed himself out a little bit with those barrages.
He expended a lot of energy, but he still got the takedowns.
Excellent job with starting on the leg with the kick and then parlaying it into the takedown.
And Zacarias just has no answer for the wrestling of Perez.
I would like to see Zacarias put him into half guard at least, and maybe to put a lockdown on that.
Something.
Yadir Perez
Yeah,
achieves mount.
This could be the beginning of the end
Okay,
here.
yeah.
Zacarias has absorbed a lot of
He
punishment.
did the height stuff, though. He's bumping him when he's trying to punch, which don't allow him to land those punches.
to get
Not a lot of those are landing. Whole bunch of thunder, not a lot of lightning.
Perez doing everything he can to try to finish this fight. Zacarias needs to either get on his side and get to half guard or bridge and roll.
He needs to bridge or to shrimpy.
He's punching from the bottom, but he needs to get active hips.
He needs to shrimpy.
Yadir Perez in a high mount here, finishing the round in dominant position.
Wow, Zacarias showing a lot of heart, hanging tough while mounted by Perez. I believe Perez is tired now, too.
Hey, we've already seen earlier one fight go into the third round with one fighter winning and him not coming out the victor.
That was he remind me of a young Thor Skanky. Caught under the mount. Just not, he was in the eye of the storm.
We are joined ringside here, or cage side, by a couple SparStar
Yeah.
favorites and local fighters.
Never mind them, look at that stuff.
And
Never mind Thor Skanky.
Miss Mel Bunny now in the cage.
Yeah, she needs to eat too. She also needs to talk to me afterward.
I believe she's in asset protection, so I'm sure she can help you with that.
Yeah. I mean assets detection. What? Oh, she belongs to somebody else. What is that one?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back underway for round 3. Yadir Perez and Genaro Zacarias. Perez in control for the first 2 rounds, looking for a unanimous nod. Zacarias in on a guillotine.
Now it's Zacarias on top now. Let's see. He knows he's down 2 rounds to nothing. He's got to finish this fight.
Zacarias landing some softening blows on the ground.
He does not want to let Perez back up here. He's got to maintain. Perez, very nice job springing up to his feet.
Perez back to his feet, but he eats a couple punches for his work. Zacarias eats a left hand from Perez. These boys are banging.
He got to move in on him. He had him hurt.
Zacarias is hurt right now, and Perez doesn't have the energy to finish him. He's going to look to trip him up again.
At what point does Zacarias give up on those kicks? Every time he throws one,
from jump, he should have gave up on the kick. Hit him with the jab.
Oh, he gave up his back. Is not where he wants to be. I don't know if Perez gets both hooks, it's going to be catastrophic for Zacarias. It was a nice roll, but he ends up mounted now, and he does.
But the
Zacarias with a crucial mistake in the third round when things started to seem like they were going his way. That's how quick this fight game can turn on you, folks.
There is no quit in Zacarias here. I don't know if Landless is going to let this continue to go, but
he's doing that hip bump every once in a while, which helps, but Larry Landless can't watch it any more of that.
no, he wasn't answering, and he wasn't intelligently defending himself.
Now, gentlemen, let me ask you, when Perez had the high mount and Zacarias was using those hip bumps ineffectively, when you have the high mount, how much does a hip bump actually work?
A hip bump, just if a guy is about to throw a hard punch to you and he's not giving him hard enough, he hip bump hard, you make the guy have to fall to his face and he have to base, okay?
Yep.
Okay,
and
so you're not
if
looking
you
for an escape, you're just trying to base.
That's not something you want to do the whole time. That's just going to buy you a couple and
seconds, right.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to bump him. He's fall like that. While that's happened, his hand's not doing shit, I'm going to get to my side. I'm going to throw his leg into lockdown, okay? And then I'm going to, yeah, but it don't matter, okay?
That's enough from the peanut gallery.
Yeah, they can feel, okay? And plus, I'm light-skinned, so yeah,
they can see
I
everything.
settle down over there.
Hanata, you would have opted for electric chair sweep there.
Yeah, exactly. And Martin Luther King Day was already passed for her.
Well,
okay, it ain't Black History Month yet, my brother.
Can we get security over here?
Yeah.
Can we get security at the booth?
Yeah, you're gonna get your 23 days or whatever next year. Next month. They was kind enough to give you the shortest one to the thing. And you can also keep the BET award.
Hanato is throwing out the roast
I
jokes.
want them to put me in there with Stacey Dash so I can hit her to the bread basket and knock some sense to that cabbage piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the stylings of Hanato Laranja, multicultural wizard extraordinaire.
And a lot of respect in the cage being shown right now from Yadir Perez to Zacarias, letting him know, I'm sure undoubtedly, that he is a warrior and really put everything on the line there. He made Perez work. Perez, I thought that was going to be a first or second round finish for Perez.
Now let's get into the mind of a winner here. Yadir Perez came into this fight 0-3.
He's motivated.
Now this is his first victory. As a fighter yourself, what does getting off the schneid mean?
Well, any victory feels good. And coming off a 0-3 streak, it feels that much better.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute, 26 seconds of round number 3, referee in charge, Larry Landless, stops the contest due to strikes. Our winner by TKO, the red corner, Yadir Relentless Perez!
All right, gentlemen, I will be right back.